It's Week 16 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on the dual threat Lamar Jackson, as he's moved past 3,000 yards passing for the year and looking for more. It's the Ravens and the Dolphins, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm. Singletary to get the drive started. The numbers for him from a week ago: 20 carries, 67 yards.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
Right back to Singletary on second down. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. This defense for the Dolphins, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
To throw is Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bush. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go with the option, coming right. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
That throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. On 1st down, they stick with Singletary. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
A nice little juke. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. That doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. A nice, consistent game.
Singletary going to get the handoff. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. 2nd and 10. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Jackson now. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Tucker's kick is good, and the Ravens strike first at 3's in. Well, they started the drive backed up pretty deep, but a nice effort to overcome the field position, get into field goal range on the game's opening possession.
And Brandon, I think from where they started, the initial thought was, can we get 1 or 2 first downs and help out our defense after we pump the ball away with field position? But as that drive went on, I think their sights got set a little bit higher. They were thinking touchdown, ended up settling in between and coming away with a field goal.
Come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. And let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. On 2nd and 9, Fields. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Off play action, Fields. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. On 2nd down now. It's Fowler. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. To throw is Fields. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 34-yard line. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A play fake, now Fields to throw. This pass caught by Hamler. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A well-executed 22-yard gain. $3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Fowler. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 2nd down, it's Fowler trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. So problems. And now, as with every potential turnover, let's take a second look at this.
After review of the play,
so that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Dolphins have got it.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side.
And now before the ball changes hands,
play is under review. After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that challenge, a successful one. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They run the option here on 1st and 10. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. So that play, I mean, it was pretty well. And it results in a turnover.
Yeah, and when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets pop free.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to have it here just past the 25.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future as they look ahead to the offseason. What spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. So the completion gets him just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. Meanwhile, Fields' throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. On first down, Fields. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Here's Fields. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
He certainly thought he had an open look.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet.
After review of the play,
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Fields now to throw. Buying time to his left. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Justin Fields, a 13-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game.
He's got a man, complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. And Jackson throwing once more. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Partner, I think this one will arrive very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And his throw's going to be incomplete. K.J. Hamler, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Fields on 3rd down. Hard throw, incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box, establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. One play action, Fields. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and the Ravens, they'll take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. A handoff on the option to Singletary. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
And that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. And this returnable for Hill. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 67 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Fields. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half.
Touchdown! A 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. The extra point by Mevis is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. This fielded right at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Singletary going to get the handoff. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
He finds his man, complete. That's Bush. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They go right back to Singletary. And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Forced out to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Miami set to take over. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing quickly to Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Fields. Open man Hamler. That's complete. A good gain on first. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Again, Fields. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Fowler. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. Back now in Baltimore. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Able to avoid him at the 40. 42 yards on the ground for him so far. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Fowler, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards there and a first down. Up the middle they go. It's Fowler. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now Fields. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Out now, Andrew Mevis for the field goal. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. Mevis knocks this one through, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Ravens heading out on offense as we look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll give it to Singletary here to start the drive. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with the bandit.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. Jackson fighting his tight end Andrews for the Ravens' 1st down. Throwing is Jackson. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10. Jackson. He finds his man, complete. It's Bush. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson will throw again. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Jackson now. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Singletary, they'll run for it. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Jackson on 1st down. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. To throw is Jackson. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. Now it's Jackson. And that's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 16. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. To throw again is Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Ravens are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 24-10. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 72 yards on the ground now for the rookie out of Miami. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Fowler. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Now a handoff up the middle. Fowler, and he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Up the middle they go. It's Fowler, and they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run on 1st down. It's Fowler. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll send the tight end in motion left. On 2nd down now. It's Fowler. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It'll go, it's no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, Fowler, and he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little